One of the salient features of the Sri Satya Sai system of integral education is the harmonious blossoming of the head, the heart, and the hand. Intellectually sharp, physically sound, and spiritually aware, this is how every student should shine. And one glorious illustration of this grooming is the annual sports and cultural meet of the Sri Satya Sai educational institutions that happens on the 11th of January every year in Prashantinilayam. It is an eye-popping display of physical agility, mental stability, and indomitable faith in the power of divinity within. Every year sees adventurous and lovely, innovative and lively events being offered to Bhagwan, many of them needing great courage and actually months and years of practice. But Bhagwan's students pick up and perform them in just 15 days. One such vibrant display was the performance of lion dance by the students in 2002. It was a Herculean task to master this art in 2 weeks, but for the students, nothing is impossible. With Swami, everything is impossible. And Swami's deep involvement in this, right from the practice sessions, was the highlight of this offering. In fact, in a moving discourse, Swami himself recalled an anecdote that happened during the rehearsal session.
Darjeeling boy, he lion dance lopala వద్దన్నా కూడాను వెనక స్వామికి ఆశ్చర్యకరమైనటువంటి యొక్క దృశ్యాన్ని నిరూపించాలని పైకి ఎక్కాడు 12 అడుగుల పైకి. అక్కడ నుంచి జారి పడ్డాడు. పడేటప్పటికి మెడ చాలా వాచిపోయింది. అప్పుడు నాయన నీవు కొన్ని దినాలు రెస్ట్ తీసుకో, నీ స్థానానికి ఇంకొకరిని అందించమని చెప్పాను. ఆ అబ్బాయి చెప్పాడు, స్వామి నా జీవితం మీ నిమిత్తమై ఏర్పడినటువంటిది, మీకు అర్పితం కాకుండా ఇంకొకరికి ఈ స్థానంలో నేను ఎట్లా చోటిస్తాను, కట్టుబట్టి సాధిస్తానని చెప్పని ప్రమాణం చేశాడు. అట్టి దీక్షకై నాకెంతయో మనసు ఆనందపడింది. నేను చేయి పెట్టి మెడపైన తిద్ది ఇంకా సరిపోతుంది పోమన్నాను. వారి వారి సంకల్పంను పురస్కరించుకొని నా యొక్క సంకల్పం కూడాను అభివృద్ధి అవుతూ వస్తుంది. కట్టగడపటికి ఆ స్థానంలో ఆ అబ్బాయే దీనికి తగినటువంటి ప్రదర్శన చేసి చాలా ఆనందపరిచాడు.
Just like this Darjeeling boy, if our hearts beat only for Sai, if we do everything only to bring a smile on his face, then our lives will become a series of celebrations of his miraculous presence. In fact, the universe will rearrange itself to ensure that his love protects us like the eyelids protect the eye.
స్వామి అంటే పిల్లలందరికీ ప్రాణము.
Boys take Bhagavan as their very life.
పిల్లలకి ఏ విధంగా డిసప్పాయింట్ కాకూడదు.
Boys should not be disappointed.
పిల్లలకి ఏ విధమైన అనానుకూలములు సంభవించకూడదు.
Students should never face any inconveniences.
పిల్లలందరూ క్షేమంగా ఉండాలి.
Boys should be safe and secure.
పిల్లలే నా ప్రాపర్టీ అని అనేక పర్యాయం చెప్పాను.
Bhagavan said students are his property.
కనుక పిల్లలు క్షేమంగా ఉంటేనే నాకు క్షేమము.
When boys are secure, Bhagavan.
పిల్లలు ఆనందంగా ఉంటేనే నాకు ఆనందము. అంత తల్లి కంటే 1000 తల్లుల ప్రేమ కంటే ఎక్కువగా చూస్తుంటాడు స్వామి.
Swami is taking care of them with 1000 mothers of love.
గంట ఇంట కంట ఉండి అన్ని విధాలను నేను సంరక్షిస్తాడు.
God is with you, in you, above you, below you, around you, and will take care of you.
మీ బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్ is God.
Who is your best friend? God is your best friend.
ना कैसी है मेरी माँ, एक सच्ची दोस्त जैसी माँ। अरे पूछो ना कैसी है साईं माँ, एक सच्ची दोस्त जैसी माँ। मेरे बदन में जान है तुम्हारा, मिले मुझे किस्मत से ऐसी माँ। मेरे बदन में जान है तुम्हारा, मिले मुझे किस्मत से ऐसी माँ। मैं अपना लक्ष्य छोड़ दूं, हर एक रिश्ता तोड़ दूं, तू जो कहे माँ दुनिया क्या है मैं संसार भी छोड़ दूं। तू जो कहे माँ दुनिया क्या है मैं संसार भी छोड़ दूं। गीता और कुरान जैसी माँ, एक सच्ची दोस्त जैसी माँ। अरे गीता और कुरान जैसी माँ, एक सच्ची दोस्त जैसी माँ। साईं तेरे चरणों में, खिलते तेरे उपवन में, वृंदावन के फूल है माँ, तुम में समा जाए माँ। वृंदावन के फूल है माँ, तुम में समा जाए माँ। दिल में बसने वाली साईं माँ, एक सच्ची दोस्त जैसी माँ। मेरे बदन में जान है तुम्हारा, मिले मुझे किस्मत से ऐसी माँ। अरे पूछो ना कैसी है साईं माँ, एक सच्ची दोस्त जैसी माँ। एक सच्ची दोस्त जैसी माँ, एक सच्ची दोस्त जैसी माँ।
Mother's Day. And also, just to quickly give a brief rundown of the program, in a short while. We have a short presentation on one of the wonderful service projects we have taken up recently, and followed by SSC graduation, followed by, of course, Mother's Day celebration, which will be singing our Divine Mother's glory. Sairam, Shrikant, come on over.
Sairam, everyone. My pranams at the lotus feet. So, as you all know, Group 3 has been doing a wonderful job about having this project initiated. You probably know the Sai Tutoring, and with Sister Srilata and Sri Priya, who have helped grow this initiative. And now it's a regional initiative, and it has grown much bigger in this pandemic time. So, with everyone's encouragement and participation, it's a wonderful project which our kids and everyone non-Sai also have engaged. And thank you to Swami for giving this project. I'll quickly invite Sister Srilata and Sri Priya to come share more about this project. Thank you.
And happy Ishrama Day to everybody, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Speaking about the Sai Tutoring project, this beautiful Swami's initiative, where the children are involved in helping the other children. So, as Swami would always talk about, service is so key, such a key aspect. And for our own personal growth, actually, we may think that we are serving somebody, but we are really growing in ourselves. So this initiative, just to give you a little bit of an idea about how it started. Initially, it was not Sai Tutoring, that was not the name. It started off in my Group 3 class, where we were just talking about various service activities, and the topic was Seva. And then the children, we sat around and we were talking about how can we really help with, there's so much of poverty. And as I have always felt, children, their heart is very pure, very simple, sincere. So they thought about it in that 1 hour or 1.5 hours that we spent, and then felt that there's so much of disparity and inequality and inequity which is there. And that the best way that we can really help and eradicate is just by sheerly giving education, helping those who are on the streets to be for a better life. And then they thought was, okay, how do we do this? We cannot just go onto the street and educate everybody. So they felt that the best way would be, why not? So many things, we are also privileged. We are in public schools, or whether it is a private school, we are so privileged, we have so much of opportunity. But that's not the case with all the children, those who are underserved. So let us go and at least help them get better education. We can share our knowledge, our expertise that we get in our schools with those children. So that's how it started. And maybe if we can have to the third slide. So I just spoke about who we serve, and that is why do we serve. But if you move on to, yes, the origin of the school, and you would see that there's a picture there. It's a hand-drawn picture, and that's what we still cherish and carry on. That was drawn by one of my student. She's not, of course, part here, but she didn't continue. Her name is Anjali, and she was the one who drew that picture as a logo. And they were the ones who came up with the title of The School on the Go. So we still continue to have that name. But with Swami has his own plans and divine master that he is. He had a master plan, so now he has taken on and it's come under his wing, and now it's called as Sai Tutoring. So we still continue to have that logo, cherish it. I'll give next details Shripriya can talk about. Thank you.
Was mentioning, the School on the Go, it kind of became a national initiative. So if you go to the next slide, so the impact of what happened last year, in 2020 is that the gap that was nationally actually observed by many organizations is the difference between the underserved communities, the education in the underserved communities, and others. It really widened. It was already there, it started widening even more. So the students who were part of the School on the Go, a couple of students, they reached out to Sister Srilata, and they continued to get some special, personal tutoring from our group SSC students over the summer. And that's when I think Sister Lakshmi from the West Coast, she approached and she said, we are starting a national initiative. It is called School Assistance Initiative, Sai Tutoring. And that was how the School on the Go transformed into Sai Tutoring. And it took a new life and new form. And Swami's hand is always, it's beautiful. He just works through various people, and you would see that so many instruments of his love came together. Actually, we are standing here, probably we are just representing. So many actually worked in the background to make this actually happen for Atlanta. So if we can move on to the next slide, please. So Robin Geller, if you want to take over.
Yes, so these, I think this is not right. So the supporters in the background, thank you. The supporters in the background are Robin Gellner and Brenda Collins, and then Priya Tejura. She is not so much of a center she doesn't come to the center, but she has always reached out to me one-on-one in helping out designing some arts and crafts and other activities. And of course, Shanti has been very helpful in terms of bringing in other people. So and Brenda and Robin, they're the ones who connected me to a lot of community members. That's how we have these students. And then the Seva commitment every Saturday. It's not easy, we have so many other things, but we can easily put it off by saying that I'm not available. But these are individuals who have always shown their support and help. Every Saturday, be there. That is Meena Deepnarayan. She is one of our SSC parent. And Saishri Vadde, she is also one of our center member. Guhapriya, she's not a part of the center member, but she has always been there every Saturday to tutor the students. And Samyukta, she's from Alabama. She also reached out and she said she's available to teach. She's always there. And of course, our Shanti and her husband Sagar Damle has also been there. Being a physician, it's not easy. I know the schedule is tough, but he has offered to be there. And Rakesh Patel has been there to help out with the tech help or anything that we could reach out. And we have Bhavna Chauhan, she is also another teacher, always available. So working with the students, it's not easy. You've got to have the commitment to be there every Saturday. The consistency really helps in building up that bondage and that bond actually, because the children look forward to it. If the faces keep changing every Saturday, somebody new comes up, it doesn't really appeal to them, and neither does it work very well in teaching. As we all know that when we send our children to the schools, we know that we have a classroom consistent teacher. So that's how that bond is built. And the relationship, and education too, you can really impart the education really very well if that consistency is there. So all these people have stayed very, very committed despite their work. And in the young adults, of course, our Tejas is right here. He has been a very great support every Saturday. And not only that, he roped in other friends of his. So that's another great thing. We just sent him an email and said, Tejas, do we have any others? He said, sure, Auntie, why not? And he roped in a few more. So it's a great support for us. Neil Batina is another young adult who is a silent supporter in terms of the working up with the IT support that he gives, because these are all Zoom classes. We need someone to really monitor and work that. And Mickey Patel, again, thanks to Tejas, we have him.
So as we move on to the adults, I do have to, the youth of our center, I have to mention the young adults, in spite of their various college commitments, most of these are college kids, and in spite of their various commitments, they make time for us. I feel very appreciative of that, because it's so easy. It is so easy to actually get distracted and have multiple reasons for not doing things. But these kids have really stood up, and not only that, Mickey Patel, he made such an impression. The child would wait, and one day we had to have a backup tutor, because he had a prior commitment, and the child would not want anybody else. He says, where is my teacher? Where is my teacher? I want that teacher. So the bonding and the connection that these kids have really created, it's amazing. Now, today we are here to celebrate our SSC kids, so I do have to mention the Group 3 and the Group 4. Again, AP classes, school assignments, multiple things running, but every Saturday, I have to really tell you, these children have amazed. I have learned so much from them. Ved Batina, so he handles a child who is very much interested in coding. He took over tutoring the child from me, and he is teaching coding as well as core subjects. Lasya, she's right here. So she takes extra time. Actually, the child says, I'm done. She says, no, let's do a little more. So she takes the extra time to do that. So thanks to Lasya. Ria Sethi, so yesterday was our last tutoring session for the academic thing. So as soon as I announced that, okay, today is the last tutoring session for the academic year, we'll meet again in July, her student was like, she just broke down. She said, no, I need to see her again. So I was really touched seeing that how much these children wait for these Saturdays to meet these tutors, because they not only just teach, but they actually bond with them. And I also have to say, Sai Shri, so she has the youngest of the lot, and a very, very, very naughty child, would not sit in the place. See, one of the challenges of Zoom is probably we have noticed the children can get distracted. Sitting at a place and doing the remote session is not easy. So Sai Shri actually came up with a way of engaging the child. She'll play with the child for a little bit, get her attention, and actually Srilata tried tutoring the child once, and she said, I don't know how Sai Shri does it. So it's quite a challenge, but Sai Shri really mastered and connected with the child and ensured that she learns her core science in a very playful way. So Rivash Deepnarayan, I have to say, that child, he can be an SAT tutor outside of the regular classes. So he actually bumped up the learning level for his student. The student is now preparing already for SAT, starting in 8th grade. And Ananya Shah, she's another very motivated individual. She is not here, she's in Macon, but she's doing in-person tutoring for her tutie. Shreya Patel. So Shreya Patel works with a child called Sana, and again, consistent every Saturday, connecting with the child and helping her with her math and English. Satvik, he's a tutor for me, I should tell you, because he's very organized, he's well prepared, and he comes, and the child he's tutoring actually is from Afghanistan, has a language difficulty. The child is of older age, but has to do a lower class, so there's a lot of psychological complications. And Satvik handles it very beautifully, and he has any challenges, again, like Swami says, we have to take care of our children as well when they are in tutoring sessions. So when I jump into the break room, I observe it. If I see any kind of behavioral issues that does happen, and then I get in touch with Satvik. Satvik is always so positive about it, and he says, no, it's okay, Auntie. I know that this is happening. I'll do this. So he always comes up in a solution-oriented way. And Aditya Vayalapalli, again, he's not part of our SSC program, but he's a Cub Scout leader and brings his leadership and brings all his preparation. He prepares in Microsoft Notes prior to coming on Saturday, and he'll share the notes with us. So in case he's not able to attend, whoever is going to be tutoring has all the information. And we have Daisy. Daisy again may not be in SSC, I think, but she went to India because of a family emergency, never broke the Saturday session. She did the Saturdays from India in spite of being in a different time zone. And Darshan, he's our go-to. So that's how we actually started with Tejas also. So anytime we need a backup, we'll say, Darshan, are you available? Can you come? Anytime we tell him, he's always there. He said, okay, auntie, I'll join. And Tulasi Krishnan, she was one of the tutors who stayed over the 2020 summer, who's continued to do the tutoring when we morphed from School on the Go to Sai tutoring. She prepares, she gives assignments, she gives homework, and she corrects them, and then she actually comes ready with a PPT presentation of the work that she needs to teach. Naya Patel, the same way, she's also one of the first who actually started tutoring during the summer, and well prepared, connects with the student, and actually she has helped the child go through from elementary to middle school and higher levels of math. Saumit, I have to tell you, he started in School on the Go. He is one consistent child I've seen really passionate about this tutoring project, and he's teaching Abdul, and Abdul actually came to us with language comprehension issues. Like he could not do English. So on the last class yesterday, when I jumped into the break room, I see the level of language has really risen up so well. It just shows how much of effort that Samit has put into in ensuring the child's language skill is fine-tuned. Pranav, the same way, he is our backup tutor and always available. Thank you. So we call this Swami's blessings, because I know a lot of us, they come to SSC, they go back home, and then as a parent, myself, an SSC parent, what did you do in the class, and why are you talking and acting this way? It's very common for us to actually ask our children, but when they come into these tutoring sessions, I really tell you, the teaching and what they have been trained really shines through. Their patience, their selflessness, and their commitment, their persistence, it is amazing. So honestly, it is an opportunity for us to learn from these children, and I thank them all for making the time that they've been making, and we hopefully, with Swami's grace, continue to have this.
When that video will come, then take it over for graduation.
Okay. Sai Ram, everyone. Quick, I want to do a thank you to Sri Lata and Sri Priya. I feel like everyone they honored would not have been able to be honored without their leadership and time commitment for every Saturday. So the final day has arrived. It's graduation day. So I wanted to just start with a quick quote here. This is something that I read earlier this week, and I thought it would be very appropriate for our afternoon today. And Swami says in 1975 at a Balvikas conference, he said, "Whatever tree is planted, that corresponding tree will sprout of it. Your life is like a seed. You must nurture this seed of life into a tree and make efforts to relish the fruits of bliss and happiness that the tree bears. So, ensure that this period of life is spent in a fruitful and sacred manner." And I thought these words were just so appropriate because today is a day that we are honoring our children's journey with God. And they have been on this journey for anywhere from 3 years to 9 years to 12 years. And they have been spending that time in a very sacred way and developing relationships with all of you as peers, as teachers, as families. And so I just want to really thank all of our children for being so committed to their time with Swami, being so open to so many classes of discussions and bhajan singing and seva projects, all of that. This is a day to really honor all of those efforts and time and energy that you put towards becoming a friend of God and allowing him to reside in your heart. So I thank you for that. With that, we will start with a beautiful offering by our Group 4 children. They've put together a lot of special words and sentiments in this first offering, and I hope you enjoy it. I watched it earlier this week, and I got a little teary-eyed again, so I'm sure you will all enjoy it, but go ahead.
तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, oh
My mother is an amazing person that constantly inspires me to do better and be the best version of myself. I'm grateful for everything that she does for me because I know it comes from the love in her heart. I love when we cook together, try new things together, when we travel together, and when she always encourages me to explore new things. I thank her for everything that she does for me. My message is, I love you, and I'm so proud to have you as my mother and for me to be your daughter. Happy Mother's Day!
Today, I want to talk about a story about my mom and the life lesson that I had learned from it. Back when I was in elementary school, I had been given a lot of schoolwork and projects and other work in addition to all of the other extracurricular activities that I was doing outside of school. This was the first time that I had been given this much work, and I immediately felt overwhelmed and stressed by the number of things that I had to get done. I began to say things like, I can't do it, I'm gonna give up, and I just felt like I would have to cut out some of the things that I had to do. But I remember my mom coming to me later and telling me that if I calmed down, I'd be able to get everything done, not to freak out, and that if I did calm down, I would eventually be able to get everything that I needed to do done. This memory stands out to me so much because it taught me the important life lesson of staying calm under pressure and not getting stressed out. This lesson is even more important to me today. And with that story, I just wanted to say thank you to my mom for teaching me this important life lesson, and happy Mother's Day. Sai Ram.
Whenever I need you, Mama, you're always there. You help me, love me, listen to me, and sacrifice for me because you care. You taught me new things every day, including perseverance, right from wrong, and to always do my very best. It's in my DNA. I am so thankful Swami has blessed me with a dedicated mother that is you. You make my life exceptionally better by everything you do. Sometimes I know I can give you a tough time, and I know it's not always easy, but Mama, you make it look just so peachy. Without your help and guidance, I would not be the person I am today, guaranteed. You have worked hard to give me every opportunity so that I can succeed. There is no one who knows me like you do. You can read my mind and know exactly what I'm thinking, and when something's wrong, you'll come to my rescue. I love, respect, admire, and value you so much more than I can ever say. To my Mama, Happy Ishwarama Day.
My mom is the most loving, caring, and selfless person I know. She has not only given me a strong foundation of moral values, but has taught me many lessons that I carry with myself every day. One of the most notable is always helping others. At a get-together when everyone is having fun, my mom will always go to the kitchen and lend a helping hand. At school, she's always eager to help out with field trips or anything the teachers need. And even on the weekends, where she has to cook, clean, and do the chores at home, she devotes an hour of her Saturday morning towards tutoring. Even in the hardest things that she does every day, she does it with love and a smile on her face. And I am very fortunate to have such a great mother to look up to in my life.
Sairam, my name is Ria Sethi. I would like to start off and say Happy Ishwarama Day and Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. For my Group 4 presentation, The Ode to My Mother, I have prepared a dance to the song Surni Raga Saho. This dance was choreographed by Nitya Natya Kalabarti, a Kathak and Bollywood dance and music academy. I started dancing at the age of 5 and have been dancing for 12 years now. My mother is the one who started putting me in dance classes at Nitya Natya Kalabarti. Without her, I don't think I would ever have found my love for dancing and definitely for Kathak dance. My mother has pushed me to continue dancing and never to give up, and made sure I always tried my hardest when dancing. Thank you, Mom, for all the things you have done for me. I really appreciate it, including the taking me to dance classes and taking me to recital practices, and making sure that I always get there on time and have the best time. I really appreciate all you do for me, even though it can sometimes be a burden. I love you so much. Thank you. And I hope you all enjoy my dance. Sairam.
Sairam, happy Ishwarama Day. This is Darshan and thank you Amma for always being the best mother. You have always helped me out with everything and teaching me important lessons. I remember the good and bad times of our first drive. It was a crazy experience since you were not used to me behind the wheel. An important life lesson you taught me was to never give up when something is too difficult. You told me to face my obstacles with courage and faith, since Swami is always with me. An example that comes to mind is when I was struggling with an app for class, you helped me to not give up and ask Swami for guidance. I will always remember this valuable life lesson. Thank you, Amma, for always helping me out and being the best. Wish you a happy Mother's Day. Sairam.
Saram, on this special occasion of Ishrama Day and Mother's Day, there's no better way to celebrate than to express the love and gratitude I have for my mother. Amma, you are the most dedicated and most determined person I know. You let nothing come in the way of you and your goals, and you encourage me to do the same. While working 2 jobs, you continue to have that beautiful smile on your face and are the glue of our family. You're an inspiration to me and everyone around you. And even though I may not express my appreciation daily, I'm so grateful for you and all the hard life lessons you have taught and continue to teach me. Even though we may not always see eye to eye on many situations, I know everything you do is for me and in my best interest. In times of trouble and despair, I call your name and you're always there. How can I ever thank you, Amma, for all your patience and love? Happy Mother's Day. I love you, Amma.
On this occasion of East Ramadan and Mother's Day, I would like to read my mom a poem as an ode to my mother. There's no love like a mother's. Her heart is filled with care. A mother's love is endless, not changing for all time. When needed by her children, a mother's love will shine. Swami bless these special mothers. Swami bless them every one, for all their tear and heartaches and special work they've done. When days on earth are over, a mother's love lives on. Through many generations, Swami's blessings on each one. Be thankful for our mothers, who with higher love from power Swami has given and strengthened from above. Sairam.
Sairam. Happy Ishrama Day and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I want to take this opportunity personally to thank my mom for everything that she has done for me. She is the toughest person I know and she can do anything. Thank you for teaching me everything I need to know in life to become a successful person. I know most of the time I'm not the easiest person, but no matter what, you're always there for me to help me out. Even though I don't seem like it, I appreciate everything you do for me on a daily basis, no matter what. I know I don't say this a lot, but I love you, and I thank you for everything that you've done for me and taught me throughout my entire life. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Sairam.
Salam everyone and hi Amma. Happy Mother's Day to you and happy Mother's Day to all the other mothers in the South. Amma, I've always admired how you can possibly do every single thing. You wake up, you do your yoga, then you proceed to work your 8 to 10 hours, and then after that you would cook, you would clean. Somehow, from start to end, throughout the day, you'll somehow always have a smile on your face. It's extremely admirable how you do all of this. Thank you so much for being there for me, for my sister as well. I'm sure both of us appreciate you the same way, and this is your day of appreciation. Happy Mother's Day, Amma. Thank you.
Saram, and happy Mother's Day, Mommy. I know I don't say this to you often, but I love you so much with all my heart, and I'm here because of you. A little bit about my mom. When I was 12 days old, I got sick really bad, and my mom, was just delivered, so she was a new mom, and I got sick. Her newborn baby got sick, and the doctor said that I would not live. The doctor said I would possibly die. She fought for me, and she fought for 3 months until I got better. She risked her life and her health to fight for me. So thank you for being the best mom ever, and I love you so, so, so much. And sometimes my actions don't really say that, but I love you, and I hope you know this with all my heart, that I will always love you. I love you, Mom. Saram.
Saram, happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day, like every day, is a day that I get to tell my mom how much I love her and how much she means to me. My mom is the strongest person I know. She's the most creative and the most independent person I have ever met in my life. My mom always laughs at my jokes, no matter how bad they are, and they're pretty bad jokes. She's always on my side and always defending me, no matter what, which I love her for. And I know that no matter what I do, the first person I go and tell, whether it's good or bad, is my mom. And so I just want to take this moment to thank you, Amma, for making me who I am today. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for you. Saram.
Sairam, happy Ishrama Day and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there from the Group 4 students. This is Group 4's offering of gratitude to our first and foremost leaders, our mothers. As Baba says, mother is the pillar of the home, of society, of the nation, and so of humanity itself. Thank you and Sairam.
For all of that very special and very touching offering. I know there were plenty of tears on my side of the room here, but very special. So thank you guys all so much. We will now kick it off with our pre-SSC students. I'm going to invite Sister Mala to go ahead and share those students' names and a few things about them. We do not have any pre-SSC students that are graduating here today, so we'll have Sister Mala just kind of do all of the presentation. And children, I will be mailing you your certificates to your houses, so you will have certificates soon in your hands. So, right. So, Sister Mala, go ahead.
Hi, Ram. Sairam, everyone. Can you hear me? Sairam, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I'm going to try to share my screen. Can you all see the screen? Our first graduate is Nishila. Nishila started as a shy SSC student, new to the program, but by the end of the year was in the classes, practicing her prayers and contributing to the class. We have very much enjoyed having Nishila in our class this year and are excited to see all the wonderful things she will do in Group 1. Our next graduate is Sai Sahesra, who is also brand new to SSC. Sai Sahesra has always been one of the most enthusiastic and lively students in our class. She's always eager with great questions and always participating in all the activities. We are sure that Swami will bless Sai Sahesra for a wonderful transition to Group 1, and we will miss her very much. Our next graduate is Sai Sanvi, who, although having to have multiple breaks during the year due to a move that she had, was a wonderful participant in class, always eager, enthusiastic, and sharing with us different stories. Apparently, she had lived in Puttaparthi at one time and sharing with us many stories. So we had the great pleasure of having Sai Sanvi, who was also new to SSC this year, but be a part of our class and contribute so wonderfully to everything. Again, congratulations to Sai Sanvi, and I'm sure Swami will bless her as she moves forward. And our final graduate is Survi. And Survi actually was our only returning student for pre-SSC this year. And Survi has been such an amazing student since we've been able to see her for the last 2 years and how much she has grown. She has always impressed all of us, the teachers, as well as the other students, with her ability to chant shlokas that we were teaching in class, as well as ones that she had learned at home. She was inspiring to all the other children and always participated with her full heart. Again, we will miss Survi. She's been such a sweet part of our Pre-SSC class, but we're sure that Swami will bless her as she moves on to bigger and better things in Group 1. Sairam.
Graduates, a round of applause. I'd like to invite Sister Mala not Sister Mala. I'd like to invite Sister Vani for Group 1 graduates.
My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our dear beloved Bhagwan Baba. Meera, Sumana and myself have really enjoyed and are really happy to be part of the Group 1 team the past year. And we are very happy to see 8 of our students graduate and move on to Group 2. I would like to start with Saisha. Saisha is a very kind-hearted, honest and a curious girl. When we were discussing about Swami's acronym WATCH, she honestly practiced these teachings, and she shared with every one of her classmates that she once caught herself raising her voice and getting mad at her twin sister. So she immediately reminded herself about Swami's teachings, and she was able to correct her ways. She is very passionate about practicing Swami's values. Keep up the positive and honest nature, Saisha, and we are really proud of you. Next, Veda. So Veda is Saisha's twin sister. She's a very mature girl and a deep thinker. She actually writes stories and poems in her free time. In fact, she was the key. She had written all the Ishwarama Day skits for our Group 1, which all of you probably enjoyed last week. She asks very thought-provoking questions, and when asked what are her goals for SSC, she answered saying she wants to know how to see God in everyone. I was really amazed and impressed with that question, because to this day I struggle with that. So keep up your enthusiasm and active participation, and hope you will carry Swami in your heart wherever you go, Veda. All the best to you. Next is Rishikar. Rishikar is a very calm and peaceful listener. He is such a role model to his little brother. We are very pleased to have him in our class. And when asked a question, where is God? He very confidently responded saying, God is in our heart. Keep up the conviction and confidence, Rishikar, and keep Swami in your heart always, and you will see wonders happen in your life. Next, Ranvita. So when a fruit ripens, you will see the sweet smell. You will smell the sweetness, and it sends a message of its maturity and its ripeness. So similarly, we have seen how Ranvita has grown in her spiritual pursuit, her consistent behavior and her willingness to learn, and the questions she has asked in class are an indication of her spiritual growth. Keep up the sweet nature, Ranvita, which can turn everyone around you sweet and loving. Last but not least, Sindhura. I think Sindhura is here today, so if you can come up front, Sindhura. Sindhura is a sweet, loving, and calm-going girl, and she always has a smile on her face. In her own words, Sindhura has explained that she's a vegetarian, she loves artwork, and she loves roller skating. In one of her classes, when we were learning about what Swami says about who we are, when asked, all of her classmates described her as a go-to person, a person who is nice to play with, and she's good in solving problems. So we can't forget her positively charged presence in our class. Her smile and calmness are priceless. Keep up the self-confidence and helping nature, Sindhura.
Our next student is Mahanya. Mahanya is very soft-spoken person. One day we were talking about the persons in their life and who they admire. Her answer was she admires her mom a lot because she cooks delicious food for her, and her teachers because they teach her a lot of important lessons. Mahanya, your positive nature is a true gift. Please always nurture it. Our next student is Dia. Dia always exhibited calmness and sweetness in her behavior in the class. In one of our class, we were talking about watch your heart, and Dia expressed that good way to live life is if something bad happens to you, don't hold on, don't remember it. But if something good happens to you, remember it. That's her words. How profound is her understanding? Keep up with your patient, listening, and calm nature, Dia. Our next student is Bhavish. Our next student is Bhavish. Bhavish joined our class during later half of his academic year. He asked interesting, thought-provoking questions in the class, which indicated his understanding and learning about the topic. Please keep up with regular participation in SSC.
We would like to just mention here that all of these third graders who are graduating and moving on to Group 2, they have actively participated in the center service activities, especially the Save the Horses that is being conducted on a regular basis. And they've also participated in Narayan Seva. So a big kudos to all our one graduates. And we wish them all the best as they move on to Group 2, and may Swami and continue to shower his blessings on them. Best of luck, Sairam.
Thank you, and congratulations to all our Group 1 students. I'd like to invite Brother Shrikant to come do the Group 2 graduations.
Sairam. For our Group 2, we have 3 students who are graduating this year. That's Sai Sanidhi and Neil Sethi and Rohan Sarangi. So Sai Sanidhi, she's always very, very devout to Swami, and she does participate in service projects, artwork. She loves to do a lot of artwork, and she's always communicating with Swami. And as part of her practice for sadhana, she followed one of the 9 steps of devotion. You probably have seen her video. And she also participated in the Save the Horses, and whenever there's an opportunity, she's always actively engaging in service project. We thank her for having her in our class, and Swami's blessings to her as she moves on to the next group, Group 3. And next is Neil. Neil loves to play tabla, and he's always juggling with so many things, but he's always coming to the class with a high energy to participate and follow the lessons. He's an amazing kid to have in our class, and we bless him great time in the next grade as he moves to groups, grade 7 as well as Group 3. And next is Rohan. Rohan loves football, basketball. He's always very calm, but he's always absorbing the lessons that we know for sure. And he, from our previous years, we have seen how he shared to implement some of the lessons at the family. So he's an amazing kid. He's always energetic about sports. We love his energy on sports, and we, encourage him to do more. He actually practiced the sadhana concept into his sports. So he's calm, but he's definitely determined to do the right things. And we bless him with Swami's grace to move on to the next grade, Group 3. Thank you all. Sai Ram.
Sairam, it's my turn for my group 3 children. I just want to do a quick thank you to Brother Shrikant, who's my co-teacher this year. I've really enjoyed rolling. Yep. I just want to, together we've had the opportunity to work with such a dynamic group of children. And every week I feel like my teaching with all of you has made me closer to Swami. So thank you for all of your thoughts and your ideas and your energy. So I'd like to start out with Sai Shri. Sai Shri I've had the opportunity to teach Sai Shri for 2 years now, and she has blossomed and evolved into such a confident young woman. And so her ability to always, go ahead, stand, go ahead. Her ability to always volunteer and step up is just heart-rending. I've been in situations where something wasn't working from a tech perspective, and she has come to my rescue multiple times. And so I just want to thank her for her always ability to say yes and deliver no matter what. So thank you. We also, I'll do them all together, Auntie, and then I'll let you give. We also have Sashu. Sashu is another gentleman who every time he shares his thoughts about his relationship with Swami, you can just tell that Swami has instilled a friendship in him, and the way he communicates and connects with God is very touching in the sense that he knows that Swami has given him all the tools to succeed and do the right thing, and you see that and you hear that in so many of the ways he expresses his ideas and his comments, and it's been a true pleasure getting to know him this year. So thank you, Sasha, and congrats, and I'm sure you will enjoy Group 4. Next, we have Dia, the other Dia. Come on up. Dia as well, I've had the opportunity to teach her for 2 years now, and I have to say that she has totally evolved. I feel like last year it was a little bit quiet, and this year she has come forward with so many ideas, and I have to say that, Dia, your ability to really look out for other people and their journeys is what has really touched me in this year's class. I think her perspective of understanding what's happening in our world, running it by Swami, and then doing the right thing and thinking the right thing is what I've really seen this year. So I've really appreciated it. And then finally, we have Ananya. And so Ananya is another Group 3er that I've had the chance to teach for 2 years. And you've already heard her name. She's done the side tutoring. She's another stellar individual in our SSC community. True leader. I think she was our guinea pig of remote learning because she did it all of last year from Macon, and now this year the rest of us joined her in the remote learning classroom. But her ability to be totally dialed in, contribute, share her ideas and feelings, and just kind of elevate the class over and over again is something I totally appreciate as a teacher, and somebody who reaches out to her for creative projects and ideas. She delivers every year, and I appreciate that. So to all of these students, thank you so much again for the honor of teaching you this year. I pray and I know that Swami is with you, and I bless you all, and I wish you the best of luck in Group 4. And now I'd like to invite Sister Sri Lata for Group 4 and Brother Tarun, who is online.
Oh,
Saitam and
around. Even though we see the kids want to, we start to feel escape, and almost talk to them as they're our kids. Srilata and I often talk about that. So it was the same with Group 4. Um, and it's a big step for them, graduating uh, from Group 4, transitioning to college. Um, and, Swami said, these students, they are my property. They're not our property, they're Swami's property. So, and you've heard and you've seen some of the videos, so I think you know some of them and you recognize them. They have been very active in tutoring seva. They have set examples for adults, in fact. So one thing I would say to them is, whatever you do it to the best of your ability. Never give up. A lot of mothers have communicated that same thing to them. So Swami also iterated that, never give up. We spent a lot of time on leadership, Srilata and I, talking, thoughts, and not just Swami's, but even across the board, even business leadership thoughts. And, they imbibed a lot of that. And when you hear what these kids have done, you realize that we have a lot of leaders among us. So I'll start up. We have three kids, still call them kids, graduating today. First one is Pranav. I'll speak of the three, and then I think Srilata will join with her thoughts. So Pranav he's an ideal SSC student, well-mannered, all-rounder, good student, an athlete, participated actively, and always there, right? He always had great thoughts he shared with the team, and it was a good kinship and team-like environment in Group 4, which is very good. I think he's preparing him for college. He was always willing to volunteer for extracurricular activities. He's been very active in Seva as well, Meals on Wheels, Narayan Seva, and now he's made himself available for tutoring Seva as well. So some things you may not know, he plays the tabla, and you may have heard him play on occasion on SSC presentations. He served as a role model, I think. A lot of the junior students do look up to him. So Pranav will be attending Georgia Tech. He's going to focus on neuroscience this fall. So Pranav, wish you best of luck. And I know Swami's there to guide you, your mom's there to guide you, your father. And we are going to miss you. And just, hold on to those teachings. They'll come in handy. Shailam. The second person I want to talk about is Lasya. So Lasya is also a beautiful soul, beautiful energy, very willing to help others. She has also built strong relationship with other SSC friends, very active in the center. She regularly helped with cooking and serving breakfast at women's shelter at the time I was doing that before COVID. She really enjoyed preparing and conducting lesson with Group 1 kids, sorry. So they prepared the lesson, actually conducted the lesson. I could see she really gravitated toward that and built this amazing rapport with the younger kids. So that's definitely a positive skill that you can build on. She also sings and actively participates in center programs. So if anybody watched the SSIO program this morning, she was there talking about the 5 mothers skit that was going on. Lasya plans to attend Georgia State University for pre-med path. And then she plans to attend dental school. So Lasya, we're going to miss you as well. And I know Swami is going to guide you in all your endeavors. All our blessings to you. The third kid I'm talking about is Rahul. I think everybody's familiar with him. He's very conscientious and inspiring young man. You all know he has this affinity for music and the talent. He has mastered, over the time since I've been watching him, he's a tiny tot. He has mastered harmonium and tabla. And he's become quite infamous, he not only across Atlanta, but also in the YA community and across the region and US. He received Congressional Gold Medal for his community service. He has been active in a lot of Seva activities as well. Meals on Wheels, Extended Narayan Seva, and Breakfast Seva. So here's something everybody may not know. He and his sister started Sai Sing Group, Sing and Inspire Music Academy, which teaches harmonium and bhajans across the world, and they've done really well with that. His penchant for music is so strong. I mean, he kind of, on some of the presentations, he kind of coordinated the whole thing, collaborated, got inputs from everybody, layered music on top of that, and finalized the presentation. He's also played JV and varsity tennis for Northview High School. So, having all that on your plate and still being active in SSC, I think I'm really proud of him. Rahul plans to attend University of Alabama, Birmingham, pre-med path in public health. So Rahul, you're going to be dearly missed, especially your dad, I know, and the center as well, with your beautiful harmonium playing. So, and we pray that Swamis can always be with you and guide you. Sarah, I'm going to pass it over to Sister Srilata to add her thoughts. Sarah.
Now to Lasya. I've known Lasya as my group 3 student who was very shy and very uncomfortable in speaking up or engaging in any kind of discussion in the classroom. But over the years, she has grown up. She's really grown to be most expressive and very engaging in class. Now it's come to a point where she would often tell me that, Auntie, if I talk, I'll take over the whole class. Let the others speak. So that's the way she's really matured. She remained committed both for SSC and the side tutoring every Saturday. Her innate passion is service. She's a very empathetic and loving person. And on a personal note, I have mentioned to her, if she is around at Georgia State, she's more than welcome to come home for a homely meal. Wish you the very best, Lasya. Of course, not to say, I'm not too far from Georgia Tech to Pranav. You're welcome as well. I didn't want to just say that. Rahul, I have a special thing that I wanted to just mention. I first met Rahul in the year 2013 when we moved from Texas to Atlanta, at the Atlanta Science Center. And I would like to just retell this little incident which I still cherish. What it is we just, both my husband and I, we walked into the center and we were new to the Atlanta center and also to Atlanta weather, which we were not prepared for a rain. So I don't know, somehow that year it was like raining every now and then. We were unprepared. We walked to the center, and as we were talking to Ravi, because he was the only person whom we knew at that time, and we were about to step out and it started raining. We were unprepared. And Rahul, without any prompting, we had not known him too. He just picked up an umbrella. I don't know, somebody's at the center. He said, let me walk you all to the parking lot. And he was a little boy. And I still remember that moment. And we both, my husband and I, we said that, oh, that's okay, we can just walk. He said, no, let me walk. So he walked down with the umbrella. That's his spontaneous, helpful action is still fresh in my memory. He continues to be that very polite, very helpful student in my class. I wish him the very best in his future endeavors. We have a little, along with this certificate, we also have a little bit of small gift, token of appreciation. That's for last year. Pranav. And Rahul. May Swami's blessings always be with them. Thank you. Saira.
Sairam. Pranav, we just wanted to congratulate you and wish you all the best. It's been so nice watching you grow up and become such a well-mannered young man. And congratulations to all your teachers and your parents who've done a wonderful job raising you.
Yes, and may Swami guide you every step. And in fact, to all of you who are graduating today, may Swami bless you all.
Sairam.
Sairam, Pranav, congratulations. May Swami's blessings be with you always and guide you and fulfill your dreams. And good luck, and we are very proud of you. You're the best.
Sairam Pranav, congratulations, good luck. May Swami's teachings and blessings always be with you. We are so proud of you. Good luck. Sairam.
Hey Pranav, Sai Ram, congratulations on graduating from SSC. Wishing you lots of success and may Swami's divine grace and blessings be with you always. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram Pranav. Congratulations on graduating from SSC.
We are so proud of all your achievements.
We hope that the values you've learned in SSC are going to help you all through your life.
Remember, Swami is always with you.
Good luck,
and we love you so much.
Sai Ram.
I might still only come for that. But as we grow now and I take a moment to recollect over the past 15 years, everything I've learned, I can't help but be grateful for the invaluable teachings, unforgettable memories, and everlasting relationships this organization has provided me with. Second. I hope you guys don't mind. I still remember my first time meeting Swami on the 2009 pilgrimage we all took as a group. I was only 5 or 6 at the time, and my parents would be out the entire day setting up decorations and helping wherever they needed to be. And me, being the little child I was running around, they had to find one way to control me. So they put me in the student choir group, and I had no idea why I was there. And it was just me, and I'm pretty sure Rahul was in that group too. It was just me and him goofing around the entire time. I'm pretty sure he ended up getting kicked out of the group and being a shepherd in the play somewhere else too. So it was just me in the end in the play. And
at the end of that program, after the entire program ended, all the children had an opportunity to go get Pad Namaskar from Swami himself, and he blessed us with a gold chain and white clothes. And that day, I didn't think anything of it. It was just a figure in a chair I touched his feet and walked past. But now thinking about it, that one figure's impacted my life so much, and if I could relive that moment, I'd give anything in the world today to do it. And from a very young age, I grew up immersed in his name, and he blessed me with countless opportunities where I was able to experience his bliss. I was able to partake in the Atirudrams in both Atlanta and Badrinath, and all the countless Akhanda bhajans we've all had together where Ravi Uncle make us stay up all night long, playing Kanjira, singing, everything, and the hundreds of hours of service we've dedicated in his name. And because of all the exposure I've had to him, I was able to make him my best friend, and not only God or somebody in a figure that we refer to. And because of this, no matter how small or large the accomplishment or the task at hand, anything we do is credited to him. And I could stay up all night studying for a long exam, prepare for this presentation like I did the night before. And no matter how well or poorly it goes, all the credit goes to him, and subconsciously I thank him before even getting the chance to be proud of myself. And one incident I vividly remember, which I don't even know if my parents remember, but we were all on the highway once, and I think my dad was driving our car back home, and we were taking the exit ramp off this highway, and he always makes fun of me for being a bad driver, but he's 10 times worse than I am. And he was coming off the highway ramp, and there was a trailer park, there was a pickup truck in front of us with a trailer hitch on the back, and he didn't even notice, and he went and rode the car's butt, and he went and hit the trailer hitch in the back of the car, and he rear-ended him, and nothing happened to anybody in the car or people outside. But the one part of our car which got touched was the front license plate, which we got from the Sai Center, and it was a Love All, Serve All license plate. And that was the only part of the car that got hit. And they probably don't even remember or think anything of it, but till this day, I think of that as him protecting us and making sure nothing happens. And it was instilled in me from that day that no matter where I go, wherever life takes me, he's always going to be watching me and always there to protect me. And one of the biggest influences of this belief was the big guy sitting back there, smiling. And I know it may not have been the most enthusiastic when you forced me to take tabla, harmonium classes, attend all the bhajan and rudram sessions, and make me skip all those birthday parties to come to Sai Center and SSC on the Sundays. But I'm telling you right now, I'm so grateful for all those experiences and memories you blessed me with, and I'd not be the man I am today without you. You always told me, give everything I do my best effort and leave the rest up to him, and that's the sole message I live by till this day. I know we find a bunch of stuff to argue about every day, and you're right half the time. I just can't let you win the argument, so I have to find something to argue about. But I'm telling you right now, I love you so much, and I'm thankful for everything you do, and I know you always have my best interest at heart. You always encourage me not to lose sight of my future and always stay connected with Swami wherever he goes, and that character comes first before education and anything else. I love you. And now, on to you, Amma. You may not as be involved with the whole spiritual side of things, but the support you provide me with at home and the family is something I'll never be able to repay you for. And no offense to you, but I honestly, we would not make it a week at home without you being there, me, him, and Shilokya. And I know that whenever I need someone to talk to, whatever it is, whatever I'm going through, you're always there by my side. You're my biggest fan, my biggest supporter, and the whole world could turn upside down, and you'd still be right there next to me. You always look out for me and show that in your own unique way, but I know you only have good intentions and you love me. I love you, Amma. And of course, save the best for last. Sup, Ugly? When I know me and you have a very interesting relationship, and behind all the banter and names like Ugly and Fatty, I really do love you. I don't know who I'm going to know at college when I go off, and I feel so bad for them. I don't know how they're going to put up with it. But I know I'm always busy doing my own thing, and we don't hang out as much. But I know whenever I need, I can count on you, and I want you to know I'm always going to be here for you. You're growing up so fast, and the big brother instincts in me can't help but worry and be overprotective. Yesterday, you were sending me pictures of you and Mahima getting all dressed up in those dresses and all the TikToks you guys make and sending me them. And of course, I had to be the cool big brother and not say anything about it, but I'm telling you, slow down. You're going to miss these little childhood memories. You're going to want them back. Just be that little laddu you were, running around, screaming your head off around the house. I love all three of you, and I know I seem super excited to leave and move out to college, but honestly, all I've been thinking about is how I'm going to make it without you guys. You better believe I'm going to be back home every weekend, when I'm not at Srilat Auntie's house for dinner. But thank you guys for everything you've blessed me with, and I'm so fortunate to call you my dad, you my amma, and you my sister. In addition, I want to thank all the SSC teachers who put up with us for all 15 of these years. I know I'm a lot to handle, especially that one year when me, Rahul, Sham, Aniket, Manas, all of us in that one class. That's every teacher's worst nightmare right there. And the lessons you guys have taught me are instilled in my brain, and I'll never be able to forget them, and I'll carry them through the rest of life. And last but not least, I want to thank every single auntie and uncle sitting here. You guys are like second family to me, and you guys treat me like I'm your own son. And no matter how far life takes me and where I end up, I know that I'll always have a home right here at the Atlanta Sci Center. Sarah.
Congratulations, Lasya, on your high school and SSC graduation. It's hard for me to believe that now you are a fully grown teenager. I still remember you as a little girl calling me Babai. Time flies. Now you are entering into a very crucial part of your life, college. I wish you great success in your journey. For the past few months, you are going through the emotions of college days. I have seen you got so much help and support from all around. Your SSC teachers and center coordinators treated you more like an extended family than as a student, and they guided you in the right direction. On this occasion, I would like to thank them wholeheartedly.
Saram, congratulations Akka on graduating high school and moving on to college, which is a huge part of your life. You're the most kind, loving, and supportive person I know, and in all 14 years of my life, I never had a chance to tell you this. Akka, I love you so much, and in all the hard times of my life, you were always there to support me. I wish you best of luck in college. Saram.
Hi Lasya, congratulations on your graduation. When I saw you for the first time, you're just 2 years old, and I can't believe that you grew so big now. Although you were a little mischievous when you were young, you were always a smart kid. As you grow, we noticed so many best qualities in you. You're always nice and kind to others. You're always helpful to others. We all want you to work very hard in the path you choose and become a bright star in the future. All the best.
Hi Lasyaka, congratulations. You're always a best sister for me. I wish you good luck in the future.
Hi Lasyaka, congratulations.
Hi Lasya, hearty congratulations to you on reaching this milestone. I know you from your childhood. You are the most benevolent and affectionate kid I ever seen, and you feel your cousins also responsible and guided them in their studies. And you are the only, in fact, you are the only inspiration for us to join Moktika in SSC, and we'll also join Rayansh in the SSC. And you are in a good path. You are in good hands of Swami. Please don't leave that, and he will take you to the heights. Be confident, believe in yourself, do hard work, and you will reach. You will get success. Okay, now happy graduation, and all the best for your future endeavors.
Wish you all the best, Talle.
Congratulations, Lasyaka, on your SSC graduation. All the best for your future. Congratulations, Lasyaka. All the best.
Sairam, congratulations, Lasya, on high school graduation. We are so proud of your accomplishments. May Swami guide you and bless you. Sairam.
Hi Lasya, how are you? I'm sure you're so excited today. Well, first of all, congratulations on your graduation ceremony. And I'm sure you're feeling so emotional as well. So I wish you all the best for the next stage of your education. Also, just stay motivated, stay very clear on your goals. Keep learning, keep building the network, get inspired, and also inspire others always. I wish you all the best again. Thank you.
Hi, Lasya. Congratulations on your graduation. Uh, I have known you since you're almost 1 year old, and look at you, like you're all grown up right now. Uh, After joining SSE, I think your maturity is really multifold. I still remember an incident, when you were probably in your fourth grade, I guess. The whole week I was making you prepare for your mathematics exam, and once we are done with the preparation, and there was an exam, final exam for you the next day, I said, like, Lasya, I think we have covered most of the concepts and you should be good now. You should be good to give your exam tomorrow. So you were so happy that that you covered most of the topics, because you did not have any help with the tuition, because we moved to the new neighborhood, we did not know anybody. So you were so happy that we have covered so many concepts in just 1 week. And then before the exam, what you did was, like, you came to me, you touched my feet, and you said, thank you so much, Atta, because of you I'm able to complete this. And you have done an excellent job in that particular math exam. And since then, I have always seen you as a very curious kid. You were a very, very curious kid. You are a person who wants to learn, from everything, from your surroundings, from your, books, from the people. And then, I have always seen you as a curious listener. You have an amazing quality for caring, caring others, caring elders, and loving your young kids, especially, if the kids are very young, you really love them. And then the kind of love you give to them is amazing. The next 4 years, or the couple of years, being a young adult, are gonna be really a very challenging years for you, and it would be a major milestone for you. I wish you all the best for your new endeavors. And then being a student of SSE, just remember, wherever you go, you have to remember that you are the student of SSE. And then you need to go in that right path of whatever principles Swami has taught you. Never forget them. And then just carry forward the same legacy wherever you are. And then keep supporting your cousins and your friends wherever you go, the same way you do right now. All the best for your future education, Nana. You have really tremendous, you have tremendous capability of showcasing yourself. Do not leave that attitude, and prove to the world that you are here for good. And then you are you're going to show them the best abilities. All the best for your future, and we're always with you. Okay, all the best, Lasya.
Hey Lasya, this is Siri. I just wanted to wish you good luck, and I hope you have the most amazing time at college. I hope you learn new things, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. Never forget where you came from. And yeah, good luck.
Saram, everyone. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our dear Bhagwan, and Saram to everyone here. I promise you, Tanti, I'm not going to talk too much, but on this big and important day of my life, I would like to thank a few people that made me the person I am today. The list is kind of long, so bear with me. First and foremost, I would like to thank my SSC teacher. Srila Tanti, you are an amazing teacher and a great person. And honestly, our SSC class wouldn't be your class without your dedication to our class. You always try to, engage in fun discussions and always involve people Even though sometimes no one really likes to talk in our class because we like to meditate a lot, you made sure that our lesson is being done, and you make sure that everyone is, being, the voice is like everyone's voice is heard. Auntie, for me personally, you have been my mentor since group 3. You always been there whenever I needed any help. I would come to you instantly. Last week, I was going through a rough patch, and honestly, Auntie, I don't think you reassured that I made the right decisions with college. So thank you so much for always being the best, and never, ever quit SSC, because you are an amazing teacher, and I'm sure Swami thinks the same too. Third uncle, I know he's not here, but Uncle, he is an amazing teacher. He has very fun discussions and always makes sure the class is fun and interactive. Especially, I loved our Jeopardies. Whenever we play our Jeopardies, it's boys versus girls, and sometimes the guys win, but mostly the girls win too. And he always made sure the class was fun and interactive, and he made sure that everybody's voices are being heard. So thank you, Uncle, for making my SSC really, really fun. I would also like to thank my Group 4 SSC class. Honestly, without you guys, I wouldn't have had the amazing online Zoom class, because I know COVID, it's really hard and really challenging for people, but you guys made my Sundays amazing, so thank you. So thank you both, Uncle and Auntie, and my SSC class for so many fun memories that I will cherish forever. Next, I would like to thank my mom and dad. Mom and Dad, I know I've caused a lot of trouble for you guys. Even in the morning, when my mom wanted me to wear a dress, I literally begged and argued a lot, to wear a sari. And you somehow still managed, even though I'm pretty sure you were angry at me, you still had the smile on, and you made sure that I was happy. So thank you, Mom. And these incidents happen a lot, 24/7, every day. Even though you're right, just like every teenager, I'd like to argue with you just to prove my point, even though there's no point there. And I love you with all my heart, and I hope I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I promised myself that I'm not going to get emotional, so I'm trying not to get emotional. I don't think I would be here without you liking the video. You are the reason why I'm here and alive, so I love you. I'm sorry, guys, and thank you. Daddy, he's over there, but I love you so much. Sometimes we both argue, actually all the time. I argue and you just calmly, patiently listen to me. And I don't know, I can't read your face because you're the only person in our family that can read people, including me, and you read me very well. And I can't read your face, but I'm pretty sure I'm the annoying little girl, and I'm still the little girl who annoys you a lot. But I would like to thank you for everything you did for me regarding everything. I think without you and Mom, I don't think I would be here, so I love you guys, and I really hope that you guys know that I love you guys forever and ever, and I'm so grateful for Swami to have you guys as my parents. Even though sometimes my actions don't say that, I still love you, and I will always love you guys. The next important person that I would like to thank in my life is Ravi Uncle. The reason being is, Uncle, you're an amazing person and a great mentor. I look up to you, even though I'm scared of you, but I still look up to you. Uncle, you always push me out my comfort zone and encourage me to keep going and never give up. Thank you for making me a better singer, even though I'm sorry, guys, for hearing me singing. And reminding me that no matter what, Swami's always next to me. And I will always have a Sai family to count on. So thank you, Uncle. Along with Ravi Uncle, Rashmi, I know she's not here, but Rashmi, last week I was, again, like I said, I was struggling with college decisions, and was second guessing myself all the time, 24/7. whether or not I was making the right decision. Rashmi, she was there for me during this rough time, and I'm so grateful that I had a person to lead on and guide me through this process. She made sure, she called me every day and to make sure that I am choosing the right thing, and she reassured me every single day. We've talked for like hours, and she just sat there and listened to my rant, and she was just being an amazing person. So thank you, Rashmi, for all the love and support that you guys you showed me through this rough process. Not last but not the least, my two best friends, Ria and Shruti. So Ria, I've known her for a year now, and honestly, the best 2 years of my life. She has been there every day, literally every day, 24/7 exactly, and listened to my rant, talk about random things that don't even make sense, like random. And she has been there through my low and my highs, so I'm so thankful to Swami to have you. And Shruti, she's like my mom, not even kidding, she's like my second mom. She made sure, she's like the mom of our group. She makes sure that I am doing well. She has daily checkups on me to make sure that I am on my time and doing everything properly. I know you may think, oh my God, you're such a baby. Sometimes I can be a baby, but like a very annoying baby, so she deals with that. So she listens to my rant whenever I call her, literally. When I call her at 2:30 in the morning, I know I don't stay up that late all day, so all the time, so aunties, I don't stay up that late all the time. But whenever I call her at 2:30 in the morning, she patiently listens to me and she gives me the best advice. So thank you both, Ria and Shruti, for all that you have to put up for me, from me. Sorry, struggle there. And of course, I cannot forget Swami. I mean, he's the reason why I'm standing here. So he's my best friend and I know he will always be there with me. And I can't thank Swami enough for giving me such amazing parents, SSC teachers, and the Sai family to count on whenever I need anything. So thank you guys. And Saram, I'm sorry if I talk too much. Saram.
Congratulations, Rahul, for graduating SSC. Hope you'll carry all the values you learned through SSC in your life, and because these are most important lessons that you need to carry throughout your life. Okay, congratulations again. And it is phenomenal to see grow from a child to all the way a grown-up adult, young adult. Obviously, we're all amazed with all the skills you had learned along the way. So it is nice to see you grow that way, and keep up the good work and always help others.
Sairam Rahul, congratulations on graduating from Group 4. I still remember you when you were a baby and your mom used to, put you in the car seat in the bhajan mandir, and she used to sit with you and sing bhajan. So, watching you from grow to that cute baby into a handsome young man who is going into a young adult, it's a huge thing. And we always pray to Swami that he blesses you with all the happiness and keeps you on the right path always. Sairam.
Sairam Rahul, congratulations on your graduation. It's so amazing to see you develop like this. I always think of you as an ideal Swami student, and I'm sure everything that you've learned so far in the SSC program will give you all the strength and direction to make the right choices as you move forward in your life. So continue to be exactly like how you are and inspire all of us. Good luck for your next phase, and Jai Sai Ram.
Sairam Rahul, congratulations on your graduation and best wishes for your new adventure. Keep up with the Swami's teachings. We are very proud of you and good luck. Jai Sairam.
Sairam Rahul, congratulations, buddy, on your graduation. May Swami's blessings is always, always with you. And I know Swami will guide you throughout your life. And we are going to miss you at Atlanta Sai Center. Particularly, I'm going to miss your bhajans every Sunday. Hope you'll make more frequent visits to Sai Center. And good luck with your next phase of your life, buddy. And we are very, very proud of you. And good luck. Sairam.
Saram Rahul, congratulations on graduating from SSC. You have been a role model to a lot of SSC kids. Keep up the good job. May Swami be with you and guide you always. Saram.
Sairam Rahul, congratulations on graduating from SSC today. From a very young age, you've always been devoted to Swami and music, and I hope that you continue to do the same wherever you go. Good luck in all your endeavors, and may Swami always be with you. Sairam.
Sairam Rahul, congratulations on your graduation. I still remember the day you were born, and while holding this few-hour-old Rahul baby in my hands, I was telling your parents, look at this boy. Look at the radiance on his face. Look at the charisma he oozes. I am 100% sure that he will make us all very proud in no time and will be a wonder boy. So Rahul, actually, I want to take the opportunity today to thank you for proving me right. Boy, oh boy, have you progressed. You have made us proud in many, many ways, Rahul. In the Sai Bhajan genre, I think you are a role model for youngsters and also elders to follow. Your singing skills, your harmonium skills, your tabla skills are simply exquisite. So congratulations on achieving that success. But I think the most important success that you have and is your soft-spokenness, your well-manneredness, your humility, and above all, your dedication and devotion to Swami. I think that is the bedrock on which you are able to build these other successes. So continue to build that bedrock and that foundation, Rahul. We wish you all the best in the next step of your life. Wishing you the very best of success in your academic life, in your YA life, in your musical life, in your professional life, and later in your family life as well. So congratulations again, Rahul, and may Swami bless you infinitely.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Dear Rahul, my good wishes to you on the eve of your graduation at Sai Center. Swami bless you with prosperity, good health, high education, and success in graduation with merit. I wish you to have every success at work. With all blessings. Shubham Tataya.
Saram, everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers over there. And congratulations to all the graduates as well. Rahul, I wish I was able to be there today and watch you graduate from SSC, but we're gonna go with the second best option, which is me sending in a video. I cannot believe you're graduating from SSC today, and I cannot believe you're graduating from high school in a few weeks. In my eyes, you're always gonna be my annoying little younger brother, but I'm so proud of the person that you have become. You're so smart and responsible and mature, and I'm sure that the entire family is so proud of you. I am very excited for you to join me in Alabama here. I know Swami is always guiding you, and this is the best decision for you. Just keep on holding on to him, and he's gonna always lead you down the perfect path. That's the number one thing that you're gonna learn from college. Jai Sai Ram.
Saram everyone, and my humble pranams to our beloved Bhagavan. This might be the end of my SSC pathway, but with the end of every chapter is the start of a new one. I can remember back to the start of my SSC. I wasn't even old enough to be in SSC yet, but my parents still brought me to center because my sister was, and my father was the group 1 teacher. So alongside the rest of the class, he brought me with him and I sat. I think I got kicked out for more of the classes that I've sat in, but thank you for the wonderful start. SSC is more than what it seems. First thing we learn is the 5 human values, but it really is more than that. Some of the most simple phrases that Swami says, such as love all, serve all, or help ever, hurt never, it's just 4 or 5 words. They seem so simple, but how easy is it to really love all? These are some of the things that I have learned in my SSC pathway, but I think I still need to implement it, and I hope to do so in the rest of my life. Through SSC and through Sai Center and Swami's grace in general, I have been blessed with the opportunity to play harmonium, other instruments throughout center, and even sing. Doing these so I can't just take all credit. First off goes to Swami. But next I would like to thank a few people and my gurus who helped me get there. First is TV Hariharan Sir, Azalkal Haribhai Mama. At the age of 3, he helped me start off harmoniums, teaching me chords, ragams, all of that stuff. Next is Anjaney Mama here. When I used to learn tabla, he helped me every week. Thank you, Anjaney Mama. But so on and so forth. Krishna Prayaganko, Ravinraj Neelanko. There's so many names I can list, and I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anyone. Through this, I've also gotten lots of opportunities, such as some pilgrimages in Parthi, one of which in 2007 I received Pad Namaskaram from Swami, and so which I started playing harmonium after. One of the other years, as Pranav mentioned, we had the lovely choir, which I got, kicked out of. But after that, I joined the procession that year. And 2017 National Pilgrimage, I was also part of the program then, and then 2018, my peers and I went to Parthi, and we had the opportunity of offering a bhajan session, and also in Vrindavan, we had the opportunity of offering a music session. And to all the current SSC kids here or listening virtually, I just wanted to lightly encourage you all. School may be as stressful as it is, but the values and the things we learn in SSC is unmatched. What we learn here is very, very different than the experience we have in school. In school, I would always be stressed out, studying, all of that, the whole 9 yards, as you may know. But every Sunday, SSC, and coming here, being in the bhajan session was like my stress relief. I would be looking forward for every Sunday, especially listening to the bhajans and the SSC classes. I would like to sincerely bow down to all of my SSC teachers, elders, and everyone else here. Thank you so much for coming. It really means a lot to me. Next, I would like to thank my family. First off, my sister, Akka, thank you so much for always being there for me. Whether I was a newborn, whether I'm almost 18, you would always be there for me, for everything. You would also get me in trouble sometimes while being there, but thank you for being there for me. I know I may be leaving Amma and Nana here, but I can proudly say I'll be joining you next year, so at least I don't have to leave you in that sense. Next, I would like to thank you, Amma. Thank you, Amma, for everything you've done. You really are the glue of the family. I don't know what I would do without you or Nana, but I really know I couldn't make it without you, Amma. You were telling me about your career pathway recently, and man, you were very, very strong to not work for a long time to take care of my sister and I, to now being a very successful quality assurance in a company. I'm very proud of you, Amma, and I really hope to be like you. As Tharu uncle said, he said our mothers have shown us that we should never give up, we should always strive for greatness, and I think you've done nothing less than that. On to you, Nana. Oh boy, where do I start? Everything, you're always there. Anything I want, it's always there. When I was young, there was a harmonium at home. Very coincidentally. At a certain point, I wanted a new one. By the time of a program, you got it. For another program, you got another one. Thank you for always getting me what you think is best for me and what you know is best for me. You've taught me so many things. Whether I'm young or old, you've always had very, very, very important life lessons to teach me, Nana. Why are you laughing? Nana, thank you both, Amma, Nana, Akka, and everyone else here who's made me who I am today. But after Swami, I really do owe all of my credit to both of my parents. Thank you, Swami. Thank you, Swami, for giving me everyone who is here and everyone who is around me. Without Sai Center, I would not be close to who I am today. I would not be anywhere, Swami. Thank you so much, Swami, for this opportunity. I love you, Swami. Sarah.
Sai Ram. So we were supposed to conclude the program by now, but we are kind of, about to start the bhajans. If we can quickly, all thanks, most heartfelt gratitude, of course, to Swami and also for the entire SSC family. I don't want to go over and take your time by going over name after name, but of course I bow down to Swami and also to each one of you in SSC community. Sister Shanti, thank you for leading from front, and congratulations to all the graduates as well. Anything else you want to share, Shanti? All right, so let's quickly dive into the devotion program. Jai Sai Ram.
We do have a lot of questions. Anyone who is willing to volunteer to do one time on first week, feel free. If you feel you need to do both, it's okay. Let's all make that. Rahul and Asya, you sing both.
All children, yeah?
Down at the feet of Ganesha. Divine Mother, so come, you and I are one.
Divine Mother, so you and I are one. Divine Mother, so you and I are one.
Baba, so you and I are one.
Shri Baba, so you and I are one.
Shri Baba, so you and I are one.
Shri Baba, so you and I are one.
Jesus Christ, so you and I are one.
Jesus Christ, so you and I are one.
Allah, so you and I are one.
Allah, Allah, so you and I are one.
Brahma, Brahma, so you and I are one.
Brahma, Brahma, so you and I are one.
Satya, Sai, 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 so you and I are Mother, oh Mother Saina, you mean the whole world to me, Saina. Oh Mother Saina, Mother, oh Mother Saina, you are the light of my life, Saina. गिरिधर गोपाला साई गिरिधर गोपाला गिरिधर गोपाला साई गिरिधर गोपाला गिरिधर गोपाला साई गिरिधर गोपाला गिरिधर गोपाला साई गिरिधर पट्टिपुरीश्वर साई गोपाला पट्टिपुरीश्वर साई गोपाला पट्टिपुरीश्वर साई गोपाला पट्टिपुरीश्वर साई गोपाला गिरिधर गोपाला साई गिरिधर गोपाला गिरिधर गोपाला साई गिरिधर गोपाला मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर 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 पाहि मां घनश्याम ओ श्यामा 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 गिरिधर गोपाला साई गिरिधर गोपाला गिरिधर गोपाला साई गिरिधर गोपाला पट्टिपुरीश्वर साई गोपाला पट्टिपुरीश्वर साई गोपाला गिरिधर गोपाला साई गिरिधर गोपाला गिरिधर गोपाला साई गिरिधर गोपाला मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर 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 पाहि मां घनश्याम ओ श्यामा 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 पाहि मां घनश्याम
मात महेश्वरी त्रिभुवन जननी
मात महेश्वरी त्रिभुवन जननी
मात महेश्वरी त्रिभुवन जननी
मात महेश्वरी त्रिभुवन जननी
प्रेममयी सत्य साई जननी
प्रेममयी सत्य साई जननी
प्रेममयी सत्य साई जननी
प्रेममयी सत्य साई जननी
शिवमनमोहिनी पापविनाशिनी
शिवमनमोहिनी पापविनाशिनी
शिवमनमोहिनी पापविनाशिनी
शिवमनमोहिनी पापविनाशिनी
निरतनामणि कल्याणदायिनी
वेदकलामणि कल्याणदायिनी
वेदकलामणि कल्याणदायिनी
वेदकलामणि कल्याणदायिनी
जगन्नाथायिनी
जगन्नाथायिनी
त्रिभुवन जननी
जय जननी साई जननी अम्बे भवानी माँ
साई जननी अम्बे भवानी
जय जननी साई जननी अम्बे भवानी माँ
Sai Bhavani Bhavani Trishulharini Ambe Bhavani Bhavani Trishulharini Ambe Bhavani Jai Jai Janani Sai Janani Bhakti Nivasini Bye. देवी जगज्जननी साई माता जगज्जननी साई माता देवी जगज्जननी साई माता स्वरूपिणी प्राणेश्वरी प्रणव स्वरूपिणी प्राणेश्वरी देवी जगज्जननी साई माता ज्ञान प्रदायिनी ज्ञानेश्वरी ज्ञान प्रदायिनी ज्ञानेश्वरी त्रिपुर सुंदरी दाक्षायणी त्रिपुर सुंदरी दाक्षायणी भगवती भारती नारायणी भगवती भारती नारायणी जगदीश्वरी जगन्मोहिनी जगदीश्वरी करुणामयी सत्य साईश्वरी करुणामयी सत्य जगज्जननी साई माता प्रणव स्वरूपिणी प्राणेश्वरी जगज्जननी साई माता ज्ञान प्रदायिनी ज्ञानेश्वरी त्रिपुर सुंदरी दाक्षायणी भगवती भारती नारायणी जगदीश्वरी जगन्मोहिनी करुणामयी सत्य साईश्वरी करुणामयी सत्य साईश्वरी जगज्जननी साई माता
मधुवन संचारी श्याम मुरारी
स्वरूपिणी जननी मां
स्वरूपिणी
चरणमोस्तुते साई
नमोस्तुते साई
चरण नमोस्तुते साई
नमोस्तुते साई
प्रेम स्वरूपिणी जननी मां
प्रेम स्वरूपिणी
जगदं में कृपा करी साई
अम्बे कृपा करी साई
करुणामयी जननी साई
करुणामयी जननी साई
त्रिभुवन पालिनी साई त्रिभुवन पालिनी साई चरण नमोस्तुते साई चरण नमोस्तुते साई चरण नमोस्तुते साई नमोस्तुते साई प्रेम स्वरूपिणी जननी मां स्वरूपिणी जननी मां चरण नमोस्तुते साई चरण नमोस्तुते साई प्रेम स्वरूपिणी जननी मां प्रेम स्वरूपिणी जगदम्बे कृपा करी साई जगदम्बे कृपा करी साई करुणामयी जननी साई जननी साई त्रिभुवन पालिनी साई त्रिभुवन पालिनी साई चरण नमोस्तुते साई चरण नमोस्तुते साई चरण नमोस्तुते साई प्रेम स्वरूपिणी जननी मां
भज मन मामा भज मन मामा भज
जननी माँ साई जननी माँ जननी माँ साई जननी माँ जननी माँ साई जननी माँ जननी माँ जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य सारे भक्त जमा संरक्षक भक्त जमा संरक्षक बलि महेश्वर ओम जय जगदीश हरे जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति 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 समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु शांति शांति शांति। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की परमं पवित्रं बाबा